Hi everyone! My name is Alyssa Nichol, Senior Developer Advocate at Progress. This is a walkthrough of my employee onboarding form project built with Angular and Kendo UI for Angular. This app is a multi-step onboarding wizard for HR or internal operations. It guides a new hire through 6 different steps. The experience is intentionally guided and safe. It includes step validation, progress indicators, clean error messaging, local draft saving, and a success screen after submission. It's front-end only right now, so there's no real back-end submission yet. To generate this, I used the Kendo UI generator MCP server with Cursor. The prompt started with, build a modern web app called Employee Onboarding Form. Create a multi-step employee onboarding flow with progress, validation, local save, accessible labels, reusable components, and a review submit step. That exact prompt is documented in the README as well as docs/cursor employee onboarding markdown file. What the MCP server did for us was accelerate the UI architecture and component composition. It helped scaffold the flow using Kendo components like stepper, progress bar, form field patterns, DatePicker, DropDownList, MultiSelect, and checkbox agreements. It also guided styling and accessibility-oriented structure, so the generated baseline was production-minded instead of just a visual mock. For generation time, I'd say initial generation and scaffolding took about 10 minutes. Then refinement, debugging, and additional features that I just couldn't help myself. That took about 30 all in all. Now for a quick walkthrough of the application's behavior. On launch, users land in the onboarding wizard. They can't skip ahead if earlier required fields are invalid. There's a visible stepper and an overall progress bar so completion feels clear. Each step focuses on one concern, like personal details or role details or payroll placeholders, etc. A key feature is draft persistence. The form state is saved locally, so if the user refreshes or navigates away, progress can be restored. The tax or payroll step is clearly marked as a mock or a demo for safe handling during prototyping. For demo applications like this one, I thought it would be really handy to be able to move through the form fields and test out other parts of the wizard stepper and form quickly. That's why I added the Populate This Step button in the wizard footer that fills only the current step of the wizard that you're on with placeholder values. You can click through the flow quickly and still see real validation, drop-downs, multi-selects behaving correctly, that sort of thing, because the sample values come from the same option list we use in the code. On submit, the app shows a success state and clears the local draft. The README also calls out where to integrate real APIs later, especially in the submit handler and for secure payroll data flows. I also validated implementation standards using the Angular MCP server. The output is in the docs/Angular best practices markdown file in the repo. Best practices applied and checked include things like standalone Angular architecture and lazy loading, reactive forms, for now, strong typing guidance and minimizing any, accessibility requirements aligned with WCAG and ACTS expectations, and maintainable component and service structure. Overall, this project demonstrates 2 things: what the onboarding app does from an end-user perspective, and how AI-assisted generation with MCP servers can speed up high-quality Angular UI development while still keeping best practice guardrails in place. Check out the repo for the code and the docs. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time.